This is John Paul Ryan coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. This here is a tweet by Adam Waldman. I didn't go over this full case where Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp fans of being fake. Basically, computer programs we call bots. I'm pretty sure this tweet's gone because there was a little information I wanted that I couldn't find that I saw last week about the actual Twitter users she calls out for being bots in the court statement, and they're users that I know, I've seen around, I think I've even chatted with. So the claim is pretty crazy. So let's get into it. And right on cue in Miss Heard's counterclaim are the allegations of fake petitions and non-human bots and trolls and some kind of dastardly acrylic Russian involvement and the spiders from Mars. Well, the thing is, Lucasfilms actually blamed bad Last Jedi reviews on Russian bots. So, I'm trying to tell you guys, these people are one and the same. The people who are making bad movies in Hollywood, playing identity politics, are the same people defending Amber Heard, and they're making up the same silly stories about Russian bots. It was pretty big at the time with Rian Johnson and the Russian bots. Now I guess Amber Heard needs to use Russian bots. These accounts are designed to damage Miss Heard and her livelihood without being directly traceable to Mr. Depp. And I keep saying over and over, the main person who damaged Miss Heard's livelihood happens to be Miss Heard herself pulling all the bullshit she pulled. For example, it appears that a significant number of the accounts signing the petition to remove Miss Heard from the Aquaman franchise are conspicuously fake or highly suspicious. The use of fake signatures on these petitions is well outside the skill set of the average internet troll or disgruntled fan. I love the way they use fan, as if people were fans of Amber Heard in the first place. Or maybe they, to be fair, mean fans of Johnny, but, you know, they use the word fan all the time about Amber Heard. And, okay, here's the thing. When you sign the petition, it's just a simple sign-up. It's not anything that is complicated. They reflect a concerted effort to damage Miss Heard. In addition, the Change.org petitions were modified to make it appear that far more people signed the petitions than they actually did. So I keep telling you guys that the petition isn't actually there to get Amber out of Aquaman 2, which hopefully it would, theoretically, but it's mostly there to get attention and raise awareness, and obviously they've taken a notice of it because it's almost on 500,000 signatures. Now, to be perfectly fair, and I have to say this, I have seen people come around here and tell me they signed 2 or 3 times. I gotta be perfectly fair, you see that going around, and I would suggest not doing that. I'd never do that. These things only one time, it just doesn't feel good. So some of them are doubled up, but that happens with like literally everything in life. I mean, YouTube subscribers sometimes love a channel. They say, hey bro, you know, I signed up with my other account, blah blah blah, this kind of thing. It happens all the time. It's just a normal thing. So you could assume maybe the number's like 10% down because of that. But, you know, like I said, that's like across the board on literally everything that has some kind of numbers to get an idea of how many people are actually on board with something. So, I mean, I'm saying they have a small point there. However, it doesn't really mean so much because you could just, you know, assume that the large majority are real. As part of his ongoing smear campaign, Mr. Depp and or his agents acting on his behalf have directly both authentic and inauthentic social media accounts and or non-human controlled bots to target Miss Heard's Twitter account and attempt to interfere with her contracts and or business expendices. In particular, many of these accounts both smear and harass Miss Heard while simultaneously promoting and praising Mr. Depp's agent and attorney Adam Waldman. Okay. The talking points in these accounts are strikingly similar, but use different text and content to evade Twitter's anti-spam and platform manipulation guideline, which bars harassing, abusive, and imitating behavior except when viewed in the context of a larger conversation. A herd mentality helps mask predatory behavior. And we know Amber Heard actually used Korean bots with the same exact text. Yes, there are some people going around making the same point about Johnny Depp and Adam Waldman and how they're right. That's because those points are correct. And they're going to be said in different words, and they're going to be echoed. The problem is, Amber Heard doesn't have her own good points against Johnny and Adam Waldman, so all she could say is the points going around about Johnny are fake. They're bots. It's like the same bullshit with like, oh, let's get the court case thrown out. We can't defend ourselves properly, so let's get it thrown out. They're kind of like last-ditch effort kind of tactics. There are a number of newly created foreign accounts specifically or predominantly designed to damage Ms. Heard. Many of these accounts have acrylic signatures reflecting Russian origin. Mr. Waldman, Mr. Depp's agent and attorney, is publicly associated with Russian individuals with the capability to organize such attacks. So, looks like I said, if you guys know anything or are following Rian Johnson and the Disney Star Wars drama and things that went on, they called out fans for being Russian bots. Specifically, Russian bots. So I guess the Russians really getting involved here in Disney Star Wars and Amber Heard and Hollywood and entertainment for no fucking reason. You know, Russians are just sitting there like, look what's going on there in America. We better take the side of Johnny Depp because why? Because it's probably made up. I mean, it sounds doubly ridiculous to me having seen this before. So for you guys who are hearing it for the first time about Russian bots, it sounds ridiculous. Imagine how it sounds to me where I'm seeing it happen again. And like I said, they specifically had listed people I know are human beings that I've seen all the time tweeting, like I said, probably chatted with once or twice. So the whole thing is actually ridiculous. And again, I think this is partly used for confusion for the case and avoiding the main issues about the abuse. Like I've said over and over about a couple other things, like Johnny's drug use, for example, it's not addressing the proof of the abuse. It's just taking things in all different directions and in the wrong direction. But I guess if you've got no good defense, that's what you gotta do. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Like usual, super busy, so getting out slideshows. I want to buy a camera at some point, like a 4K camera, just not working out right now. So someday. Anyway, if you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing Depp vs. Heard, pop culture, stuff like that. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it, making a video, something like that.